Twitter started without much fanfare. A lot of academics thought Twitter was silly, a gimmick for celebrities to let their fans know what they were having for breakfast. It seemed to be merely a way for narcissists to tell anyone interested what they were doing. Besides, can you really say anything important in 140 characters? But a funny thing happened as more people learned about Twitter, hashtags, direct messages, and more. People discovered that Twitter could help them form a community, share resources, and reach people worldwide. As more people got involved with Twitter, Twitter evolved. At first, educators didn't think much of value could be said in 140 characters. Text messaging had led to a variety of text shorthand that tweeters use in Twitter. Users decided what in their message is most important. Twitter encourages you to cut to the chase and think about what you really want to say. To get started, simply go to www.twitter.com and set up your account. Think about the name you choose for your Twitter account, especially if you'll use that account for professional purposes. Your Twitter username appears with every tweet you send. Don't make your username too long, as it is considered part of the 140-character count. Setting up an account is just the beginning because there is no point in tweeting if you don't have followers. But it's also important to follow others, especially in your areas of interest. If you know people who tweet, you can type in the person's name or Twitter username. Twitter does not have a sophisticated search algorithm, so you may get a lot of results, even if you type the specific name. Once you have followed someone, you'll see a list of individuals similar to the one you have just followed. The usual protocol is to follow those who follow you, but don't feel obligated to follow everyone, just as some you follow will not opt to follow you. You can always choose to unfollow someone. Once you start following a few people, go ahead and start tweeting. Just be thoughtful about your tweets. Consider your audience, and consider the people who are following you and why they are following you in particular. Now that you're following some people and forming some networks, you can use Twitter in a variety of ways, but you want to be strategic. Remember, this is not a walled garden. If you don't want to run the risk of having any of your followers retweet whatever you post, don't tweet it. Keep in mind that people who follow you see everything you tweet, even if you tweet something for a particular individual. There is no such thing as a private conversation, unless you send a direct message. In Twitter, you can click on Messages at the top of the screen. Twitter maintains a list of individuals to whom you have sent a direct message. And if you receive a direct message, reply with a direct message. Otherwise, your response will go to all of your followers. As you read through the tweets on the left side of your page, you can hover your cursor over an entry to see additional information at the bottom: favorite, retweet, and reply. If you click on the tweet itself, it shows up on the right panel. If you want to retweet something or reply to a tweet, you simply click on Retweet or Reply. If you retweet, you're asked whether you want to edit the tweet. If you say yes, you receive the number of remaining characters. Now let's talk about hashtags. The pound symbol is a hashtag. When you attach the hashtag to a keyword, it allows you to search and follow tweets that use the same hashtag. You can use a hashtag anywhere in your tweet, not just at the end. Hashtagging the word or topic ensures that someone searching that word or topic finds your tweet. To search for a topic, type the hashtag word or topic in the search box at the top of the screen. You can find more information about hashtags for internet marketing at the Webmarket Pros blog. Hootsuite and TweetDeck are two of the several free user interfaces you can download for managing Twitter. You may wonder why you would use Hootsuite or TweetDeck rather than just plain old Twitter. But once you download and use one of the two, you'll see why. You can set up either Hootsuite or TweetDeck with a particular hashtag search term so that column updates automatically when anyone tweets with that hashtag search term. In other words, either Hootsuite or TweetDeck offer you more and better ways to manage your Twitter account. And yes, there's an app for that, for both Hootsuite and TweetDeck. As with many social networking tools, Twitter is not a walled garden. Be conscientious of what you tweet and to whom. Find out if your school or library has an account so you can follow the school and library. You'll also want to know whether the school or library has a hashtag identifier. Some educators identify their classes or projects by using a hashtag term so students, parents, and colleagues can follow that hashtag. Keep in mind that a hashtag is not like a Twitter account. An educator could use a hashtag term every year, but with a different group of students. For example, a teacher who does a PBL project every year with her 5th grade social studies class could use hashtag 5th SOC PBL. If no one uses a particular hashtag term in a tweet, it stops showing up in a search. You have lots of options when it comes to using Twitter. Some of the more popular uses are communicating with parents and students, collaborating with other teachers around the world, and connecting your students with other classrooms. If you need or want more information on Twitter, several good online resources are available. Advice for Teachers New to Twitter provides basic suggestions for teachers new to Twitter. How to Use Twitter in the Classroom offers a few ideas for using Twitter as an educational tool. And 50 Ways to Use Twitter in the Classroom outlines ways to incorporate Twitter into your lessons. Twitter has demonstrated time and again its ability to get the word out quickly. In fact, its form of instant messaging is often ahead of the media, and often the source of much of the news that we get from traditional news channels. More importantly, Twitter offers you another opportunity to extend your classroom beyond the 4 walls of your school. There are several ways you might use Twitter in the classroom. Click the links to review the resources highlighted in the e-learning. There are also a few suggested hashtags that you might want to follow. And don't forget to tweet what you've learned.